All right, this is in the section for implications for human abilities, and this is on mind control and channeling. There's been occasions where I was writing a song and later discovered or felt that the things I was writing were not entirely, if at all, my own thoughts. It baffled me. But my premise for this chapter is that thoughts can be inserted into one's mind. This can be in the form of inaudible communication or as a thought signal to help train the listener into the sometimes audible voices. We don't even know how to explain it, is what the voice I'm currently talking to just said. I would have to agree that unless you've had this going on, it can be hard to describe what it feels like, much less how to do it. Um, let's pause here for a second and say that uh, it's powerful stuff. Like, I've been like freestyling and then just realized later on that it was like, holy cow, you know, who, how did I channel that being so well? Like, a lot of times I know what they're going to say because it's very telepathic. I can kind of know what they're going to say. I can just speak it. But it's like when I have lower chi, it's like maybe I'm not as telepathic and I can't read it as well. But yeah, it's very very weird to think that um, what what you believe to be yours um, might be actually a co-creation. Could to a certain degree you have to manifest that. You have to do a certain amount of that work to another degree. These transdimensionals are very powerful to work through you, and you may not even a lot of times I think that I know the difference between my own thoughts and the voices, but you know just reading this first paragraph kind of reminded me that in a lot of instances um, the line really blurs and it's hard to know. Then again, I'm going off memory here. It's been a long time since I've done this, but I really do question a lot, like how much a transdimensional can manifest itself or himself or herself through me to um, to do whatever they would like to do, and or you know so something to think about. I don't really feel possessed or anything like that, but I just know that things that I've said before can sometimes kind of be taken control of. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's pretty cool, kind of maybe a little scary for some people when you think about mind control. I think it's a lot of mostly more like channeling, but I don't know, food for thought. But like I said, thoughts, images, sounds, and more can be inserted into one's mind. There is any number of ways that a mind can be imprinted for the purpose of mind control. However, that has such a negative connotation in the context of it, or of what I generally feel to be benevolent people. Sorry. However, that has such a negative connotation in the context of what I gradually feel to be. However, that has such a negative connotation in the context of what I generally feel to be benevolent people. So, while the five senses can be altered by another person for the purposes of dream beaming or pure entertainment or communication, I feel that they're not really programming me for some evil reason, but helping me with things like script writing, book writing, music, etc. Which, a lot of people believe that there's a lot of mind control going on with the media. So, you have no clue how funny Bashar is going to find himself if he hasn't figured it out already when he reads this book or sees this YouTube. Bashar, look him up. Bashar. I love Bashar. Do I believe that he is communicating with an alien entity? I don't know. I can't say for sure that he's not, but it occurs to me that these may just be transdimensionals from Earth pretending to be an alien. Do I believe he's actually channeling something? Yes. He is definitely channeling another energy or another transdimensional. Is that transdimensional an alien like the channel claims to be? In my opinion, you know, I kind of am skeptical how far transdimensional can travel. Probably very fast. How far that telepathic signal goes, very far probably. That far to another like galaxy, I don't know. I'm gonna go on the side that I doubt it, but you know, don't let me limit the universe here. Could be, but I think he's channeling a transdimensional from Earth, uh, and a lot of the stuff that Bashar talks about is very, very powerful, good stuff. So uh, don't let it ruin your whole experience with him. But you know, they may only share so much with Bashar. So yeah, it's a transdimensional that he's channeling, in my honest opinion. Um, so yeah, and the transdimensional is claiming to be an alien. And anyways, Bashar has excellent channelings, and these are very real. However, I do not believe it to be an alien. I have channeled myself while freestyle rapping in hindsight. The voices I'm talking to do not even believe I was freestyle rapping. I was channel rapping per se. I felt like one of the best and most powerful rappers in the world at the time, locked away in, disciplinary by myself, the whole, where no one could hear me except for the voices in my head. Sucked. Some of it I was channeling, but it became one. That is, I couldn't really tell how much I was channeling versus freestyling. I cannot remember. Channeling, we feel, is a very telepathic process on both sides, but can be done with a very non telepathic channel.